morning, amazing souls. Hope you're doing fantastic today. So I've been called to pull a card from White Light Oracle. Let's see what message comes through. Spirit, what is the message for us today? What is it that we need to know? What information can assist us today, tomorrow, on our journey? Spirit, what is the message for us today? What is it that we need to know? Sovereign Queen Maeve. I think I spelled that right, or said it right. Let's see what the message is. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You are going to trump over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. At the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands Sovereign Queen Maeve. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. Goddess, warrior, queen of the Fae, the fearless guardian and protector of territory, Maeve is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. She encourages us to refuse to allow our sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether they be critical voices in our own mind or ego-driven interlopers. Maeve is the instinct to engage with when challenged, to call on recruits and use all inner wisdom and talent to your disposal, so you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a son or daughter of Maeve requires some spiritual chops. It takes feisty refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes the wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment while discerning when and how to set firm boundary, lest sacred space be trampled upon and defiled by ignorance. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than self. When the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, when our ecstasy becomes a revitalizing, frequency raising, soul empowering experience which manifests pathways to victory, where, in a lower state of awareness, there appeared to be no hope. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practice requires the self-passion to know what matters to you, irrespective of whatever another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. Sovereignty is self-possession. It is the belonging to oneself that happens internally as we claim our being and commit to our unique life journey. True spiritual sovereignty exists outside of social morals. It is not about becoming subversive or disrespectful to others, but rather about seeking our freedom of being. This leads to you naturally becoming an active presence which diminishes enslaving social morals and stimulates society to mature spirituality. This oracle asks you to come home to yourself again and again. Know you are strong enough to live your life and chart your course in communion with the sacred. In Sanskrit, Swaraj is self-rule, and as the meaning of Raj is also radiance, it can also mean self-luminous. Do not allow your destiny to rest in the hands of others. Recognize that the light within is your true ruler. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Commit to what you can do and believe the realms of the divine are working with you. Do not be dissuaded. You shall be victorious. Healing process. If you resonate with the term inner queen, then use that as guided below. If you prefer the term inner king or some other term to express the spiritual sovereign or divine inner ruler, feel free to use that instead. Substituting as necessary below. Place a hand over your heart, and when you are ready, state the following declaration of divine independence and spiritual sovereignty. I choose my own free will to respect and serve the spiritually sovereign inner queen who resides within my heart. Through merciful compassion and empowering wisdom, I ask for divine assistance that is of ultimate spiritual benefit to all beings, to assist me in releasing false allegiances, breaking the bounds of impoverished servitude, and connecting to the strength, dignity, grace, and boldness of the sacred fire and spirit within me. May I love with courage. May I live with confidence. May I have the wisdom to abide in authenticity and determination. May all beings benefit spiritually through my light in this world and beyond. So be it. Sense the inner dignity of your true nature. Let everything else fall away. You have completed the healing process. Thank you, Spirit, for that very bold message for us. Beautiful. Until next time.